Hi, Denise from Lavenders Lair. I am getting some injectables today. I'm getting Voluma in my cheeks. I'm getting some Volbella underneath my eyes and some Volbella on my lip lines. So we're going to show you how this is done. We've got Dr. DeMercurio here doing the injections today, plastic surgeon. Very excited to have him with us. Okay, here we go.
So first thing we're going to do, Denise has got some topical numbing on, so she's going to take just some of the edge off. All of these products have numbing in them, so once we start injecting, everything should be pretty pain-free. But it's always nice just to have a little something on there to take the edge off. So I'm just wiping this off, and then I'm going to do some markings for her. And as she explained, we're going to be doing some Voluma for the cheeks, and for under her eyes we're going to put some Volbella, and then we're going to just give her a little bit on the lip. We're going to add some more Volbella there just to give her a little bit of some resurfacing, kind of get rid of some of those little fine lines. And she really doesn't have really bad lines at all. It's very subtle, but Volbella is very forgiving and very subtle, so it's a nice product to use in the lips and around the eyes, just to give a little bit of some fill. A little alcohol here, just additional cleaning. And this is really a nice combination of products to use for the face, because it really treats some of the real signs of aging that I always see. Is the dead giveaways are the cheek drops down, loss of volume in there, the hollowing underneath the eyes, and some of the early wrinkles that a lot of ladies complain about, early aging process. And everyone says, well, I'm not a smoker, why am I getting wrinkles there? But it's just part of the aging process. Certainly smoking can accelerate a lot of those things, but these are just Langer's lines, and they just really give me a kind of a symmetry to the cheek, so I know which areas I want to inject in. And then I like to just mark her a little bit under the eye here, just to give an idea of where we want to go. But that's really the orbital rim, the end of the bone there, beginning of the cheek, and same on this side. So I usually like to start laterally on the cheek, because that's where really the volume loss starts. And she has a little bit in through here, but so we'll start out here laterally and then kind of bring it in. And the nice thing about Voluma is that it's so easy to sort of manipulate it and just kind of work it in. Feed that in there a little bit and get that lateral portion of the cheek filled out. And I'm just going to kind of bring it around here a little bit, and here's where you can see the transition from lateral to a medial cheek. Sometimes give me a little bit of a smile. Okay. So that's where her cheek kind of needs to be, so yep, good. So we're going to go right there in the middle, just a little superficial. I think she could use just a tiny bit more here. And we're going to fill that, we call it the tear trough there. We'll fill that in later, but I think if I can get this cheek up a little bit more, make that tear trough just a little bit less noticeable in the transition. A little bit left, and I think right in here, maybe that, so you can see the difference there.
And if you don't want to bleed, you can start with some arnica a few days beforehand, which I didn't do. I'm good at telling others to do that, but I didn't do it for myself, of course.
Same idea on this side. Going to start lateral. And I'm just kind of making this transition point. a nice little boost to the cheeks and filled her out really nicely. And now we just got a little bit of that hollowing that we need to deal with.
So excited! This is the part I'm nervous about. It's underneath the eyes, but I know I'm in good hands. Who better off to do your injections than a plastic surgeon? Who knows the anatomy better than a plastic surgeon?
I'm just going to aim for this area here. We call it the tear trough, or the nasal jugal fold right there. So I just kind of feel first with my finger there and kind of get an idea where that needle's going to go, and I just kind of push the eye back a little bit. And it's a deep injection. I just kind of smooth it out a little bit, work it in a little into that. Again, these products are very malleable, so you can kind of manipulate them under the skin. And I think maybe just a little bit right in through here. So we're going to do a little bit more. Poke there. And again, it's on a deep injection, and it was really just 0.2 cc's there of Volbella, and it really already kind of filled her out really nicely. And I think maybe just a tiny bit over on this side. How are you doing? You hanging in there?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
All right, I'm going to round 2 here, side number 2. More in there. It's more of a cheek issue than a lower lid, but right at the junction there. Got a nice contour there for that cheek lid junction. Now is much less of a step off. The cheek itself is much fuller and in much better position than it was before. And same on this side. She looks fairly symmetrical. She might need just a tiny bit more over here. I'm just going to kind of put this over here. So I think that is going to do it for our cheeks and tear troughs. Been good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. And I'm the biggest baby ever, and that was easy peasy.
Easy peasy, okay, well good. That's what we like to hear, easy peasy. So we've got a little bit
now
of this.
For the lip lines, and I'll show you Botox another time. Although I'm going to do it today, I'm not going to hold you up all day. And these are all Allergan products. And feel free to call for an appointment or a consultation. Consultations are no cost.
Again, this is a very superficial injection. Yeah, these are always a little tender because the lip is a very sensitive area. So, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
And I'm not a smoker, and somehow I have those lines also. Yeah, we all wonder how we get those lines. It's just the way our muscles create them, and then they turn into scars. I try not to drink out of a straw. I do a lot of kissing. And this is going to last me for a long time.
It should be pretty numb in here now.
Yeah. All right, well, call Lavenders Lair and Dr. DeMercurio at 386-872-4983 and set up your appointment or consult for your fillers. Thanks for watching.